What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. We are in Belvedere, Illinois, waiting to pick up a load and take it down to Olney, Illinois, the Walmart distribution center. But it's not working out like I wanted to. So let's go over here and see if we can take a shower in the meantime. And when I come out, we'll chat about it for a little bit. I don't have any shower points since I don't fuel up at the Pilot, but my friend gave me his card number. We're gonna see if we can use his card to get a shower. It's just the number for the card that he gave me. He tried grabbing a screenshot of his phone from the app, but it wouldn't work. So let's see what happens. Let's see. All right, it worked. Man, this place is huge. There's no curtain or anything. Looks pretty nice. Somebody didn't flush. Anyway, let's get to it, man. All right, we got a shower. I didn't even have proper time to brush my teeth. And I got a call. We got a door. We got a door, man. All right, so after our delivery this morning in Sterling, Illinois, I missed out on a load. Well, that's luckily, because if it was picking up here at the same spot, we'd be kind of screwed, wouldn't be able to make that appointment. Missed out on a couple loads going to Missouri, and then load comes up Belvedere, Illinois, running down to Walmart distribution center in Olney, Illinois, and it pays a lot of money, man. It pays double than what I used to haul those loads for, double. And I'm like, okay, so I grab it. We got 11 a.m. appointment. I run up here and I get here at 10:55. No, 10:40. 10:40, and I get in there, man, there's like 100 freaking trucks in that yard, man. Literally. And I walk into the office, there's like maybe 10 truck drivers sitting there waiting to check in. And the check-in process is taking forever, whatnot, and they're behind. So the lady says they're gonna be behind for a very long time. She sends me to their off-site parking spot, whatever, and I go there. I'm like, I take a nap, you know, and then I get up, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go take a shower. So that's why we were here at this Pilot, and luckily my friend gave me his card number. I was able to get a shower for free, otherwise it would be $18. Anyway, long story short, I'm in there in the shower, almost done brushing my teeth, and the guy is like, hey, door 22. I was like, oh, okay. I rush, and here we are. Let's go back around in. Even though this is gonna take about 3 or 4 hours to get loaded as well, but I don't really care because the load delivers tomorrow afternoon sometimes. So that's totally fine with me. That's why I'm not upset about any of this, because the load pays a lot of money, and I don't have to be down there early. So I can leave even like in the morning and still make it there. So. All right, let's go get loaded. All right, let's check out this cluster down here, man. Door 20. Okay, looks like the herd is thinned out a little bit, but earlier, man, about 5 hours earlier, it was very bad. Well, oh, come on, Volvo. Okay, go on, dumbass moron. I'm not gonna back up for you, stupid freaking asshole. Well, it's been about 2 hours since I got loaded and pulled out of the dock, sealed the trailer. I'm still waiting for the paperwork. there's another guy right there behind me with another Peterbilt 389, although it's not as cool as the Blue Beast, of course. I'm just kidding, buddy. It's pretty cool. He got loaded about an hour before me, so he's been waiting for his paper for 3 hours. I called these morons over here at Americold, and they said they're working on it. They're running behind. I was like, what's new, stupid morons? What's this guy trying to do? Okay, that's fine. So let's go in over here. I'm gonna get me something out of vending machine and see what the hell's going on, man. Look at this place. This place is the mess, man. There's another Americold just down the street, and I've been to that one 2 or 3 times, and my experience was excellent. This one right here, this one sucks. Almost witnessed a fight with some Cuban guy, and I don't know what the other guy was. I think he was white, because the white dude jumped the line, and the Cuban guy was like, "Oh, I was here first." Started yelling. I was like, "Get him, bruh." I don't like jumping the line, but I got my paperwork. I was just standing there with other drivers talking, calling out to people in the office and everybody else and how this place sucks. And the office people are not saying anything because they know that this place sucks. But we got the paperwork, so now we can start heading down south. My appointment was 11. I got here like 10:40, I think 10:30, 10:40. And when I'm filling out the paper, there's a stamp on this paper with my arrival time, and it says 11:10. I'm like, bitch, this is gonna put me in the eyes of the broker, even though they know what's going on. They can deny me detention for me being here all day. And she's like, oh, don't worry, that's like, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna correct it. So I just corrected to 11 a.m. So, yeah, let's go. This place, man, I will never come here again. I will go to the other one though, but not this one. All right, let's get going. Finally. I was not too upset, to be honest with you. I was pretty chill because I know that my appointment for delivery is tomorrow afternoon, so I have plenty of time to get down there, you know. But still, what if I had picked up a load, you know, the one that has to be in St. James, Missouri in the morning? What if I had gotten that one? I talked about those couple loads in my previous videos that I missed out on. Like, what if I had to do that, man? And I was leaving just now. I would be very freaking upset and irritated, you know, stressed out as hell. But right now, well, I'm totally okay, man. I'll drive for maybe an hour or two, something like that. Maybe, I don't know if I'll drive. I mean, I'm not tired whatsoever. I might even drive all the way, but we'll see. Might drive down to Effingham, Illinois or something, you know, which is like probably like 4 hours away. A little bit more than that. You know what? Fuck these assholes, man. Let's get in here. If somebody wants to go under the trailer, slam under the trailer, they are more than welcome to do so. No. Freaking cocksuckers, slow down. Alright, looks great freaking good, man. Very nice. I was gonna get some food at that truck stop where I took a shower earlier today, and but they kind of rushed me, you know, and I was like, okay, better go to the door, man. And still, it's freaking ridiculous, I'm telling you, what these people are doing. But they had the pilot truck stop right there. It was a different kind of pilot that I've ever seen before, kind of different, but they had Wingstop, which I love, and they also had Jimmy John's, which I also love, but I didn't have time to get neither one of those, so guess what I did? I fired up the nuclear oven over here, also known as microwave, and I nuked a couple of them ramen noodle cups earlier, and yeah, those hit the spot pretty good. I like it. And I'll be honest with you, man, I've been looking at step deck loads as well at the same time in the area that I was in as for my reefer. And step deck loads, man, they are not as good as reefer, buddy, which is very surprising, to be honest with you. Well, this week is kind of special. It really is. This is the first week of 2026 for us, and it's been, let me think about it for a second. I think this might have been, okay, not counting all these loads that I did last winter in Olathe, Kansas. I'm not counting that. That was something that will never happen again, okay? But this week, and possibly, I kind of forget how much I made during Blitz Week this year, but this week, quite possibly, is the best week for me since I left Dollar General. So yeah, that was like over 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago, I think. So it's either the best or the second best. I know that for sure, because that week during Blitz Week was excellent week for me as well, because a lot of fucking Indians, they were shut down at truck stop afraid of DOT, you know, because they got illegal driver's licenses. That they have driver's licenses that they obtained illegally. Not all of them, but a lot of them, most of them. Okay, I'm gonna say most of them. And yeah, man. So this week has been freaking amazing, man. Really. But tomorrow, after I deliver this, I think I'm just gonna dead at home. But hey, you never know, man. Money talks. We all do some crazy stuff for the money. I've spent enough time at home. It's time to get serious and start trucking. Start freaking working, man. Making this moolah, you know what I'm saying, brother? Alright. But yeah, step deck freight, it was not all that great, man. But we'll see. You know, we'll keep looking at those loads as well for the next few months and decide what we're gonna do. But even if step deck is just a little bit of money, a little bit less money than reefer, I still would rather do that than deal with these assholes like this here in America. Even though I know I watched a lot of step deck videos. There's some places where you go through stuff just like this, you know. Well, maybe not exactly, but kind of close, you know, 4, 5, 6 hours. But it doesn't happen as often as with reefer. You know, I've done drive-in, and drive-in is not, I mean, there is waiting at some places, but not at too many places, man. We are in Bloomington, Illinois, ladies and gentlemen and ladies. Getting here on Interstate 55 for about 8 miles, and then again we're gonna hop back on to well, no, not again. What the hell are you talking about, man? And then we gonna get on 74, hop on 74 and go east until we get to 57, of course. The roads are a little bit wet. It's not too terrible. But the wind is brutal, man. And it is hitting us straight like head on, 25 miles an hour. Killing my fuel economy, because this truck has got the freaking aerodynamics of a freaking brick, my friend. Hell yeah. Get it? Just pretty much square. It's alright. I still gotta drive this then. Freaking, you know, plastic truck. But that's my preference. Your preference might be something else, man. It does not matter what I take, to be honest with you. I know I make a lot of jokes about plastic trucks and shit and Volvos. But if you got a nice truck and it's serving you well, it's not breaking a dawn on you, you know, it doesn't matter what kind of truck it is, man. As long as you're making money with it, brother. As long as you're making money, that's all that matters. And you owning the plastic truck, you are a lot smarter than I am, man. Serious. Just look at all the big companies and see what they are doing and do that as well, and you're gonna be well off, man. I'm telling you. I'm always gonna be poor because this sucker is sucking all the fuel, you know. But anyway, basically, majority of mega carriers and big companies, what the hell is this, man? Kind of peterbilt with no stacks. Dang, bro! Man, that freaking thing looks not good. Not good, buddy. You definitely need to go down to 4 State Trucks, use my discount code OTRB10 and get you some stacks, my friend. Dang, I wish I had a CB radio right now. I mean, I do, but it's not working. I would have told him, hey, buddy, did you know you can save 10% off by using my discount code OTRB10? Get you some stacks, my friend. Hell yeah. Don't be driving around like that, bro. Embarrassing yourself and shit. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Okay, it is what it is, man. But W900, 389, Freightliner Classic, those trucks need to have stacks. And period. End of story. No more discussion. I'm done. Don't tell me anything otherwise, man. I think there's a quick trip over here on the right. Let's go get some roller dogs. All right. We are in Bloomington. Well, you already said that, you stupid moron. What the hell? And I already said that we're a quick trip. But anyway, yeah, we're a quick trip. Let's go over here get a roller doggy and maybe some other stuff. Look at these, look at me lights, bruh. Dang, looking fine as hell, Mr. Bluebees. You can see by this little tiny tree that has no, or like these shrubs, how freaking windy it is. Look at it, check it out. Very windy. We got less than 3 hours till we get down to where we're going, Olney, Illinois. I don't know if I should shut it down here somewhere, but we'll see. Maybe, maybe not. Get out of my way, robot. Good doggy. Hot doggy dog. Man, the Bluebeast looks amazing. Hold on, I gotta record a little bit the other way for the Instagram and TikToky. Yesterday, when I rolled through here around this time, it was freezing. Right now, it is 61 degrees currently. I am wearing a hoodie, of course, because it's windy, but yeah, 61, man. So, and you know what that means. Cold weather, and then the warm weather. I don't know, I'm thinking maybe snow. But not before we get home. Let's get to trucking, man. Let's get down south. We are about 50 miles away from Effingham, Illinois, right here on 57. try to pull over right here. This Love's truck stop. See if you can find a spot, because it is getting very bad as far as the wind goes. Going down the road, it is coming. It's blowing from the west, very, very badly. So let's pull in here. See if we can find a parking spot. Okay, well, there's really no parking in here anywhere, so not illegally, not illegally, not nothing. So let's just keep on trucking down south. Looks like the rain has stopped, and I think the wind has eased off a little bit as well. So let's just go down to Effingham, because that's where I want to shut down. I want to do some work on the truck tomorrow before we go in for our delivery. We're just going to take her easy. 55 miles an hour, even slower if we need to. Better safe than sorry, if you know what I mean. Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, good morning to you all. We are in Effingham, Illinois. There's Mr. Bluebees right there. Let's go get this bastard cleaned off, my friend. Let's go get a truck washed. Let's go get it washed, buddy. It did get cleaned off a little bit last night on its own while I was driving in the rain, but let's get it washed, man. All right, there's nobody in line. Let's see which bay we will get. It's not gonna rain, so I know it looks like it might, but it will not. Oh, there's a lot of them, so they're ready. All right. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We got a little bit over 1 hour to get down to Olney, Illinois. And, you know, I'm not going to be upset anymore like I used to be if the truck wash is not perfect. Of course, it's not going to be perfect. I mean, it should. It's like $81 just for $81 for a straight wash. You know, they always ask you, hey, do you want this? Do you want that? You want some add-ons? I'm like, no, man, I don't want any freaking add-ons, bro. Just wash my truck. And then whenever you get back inside again to pay for it, they're asking you again, hey, you want any brightener? You want any citrus? You want any Rain-X? Like, buddy, I already said no. There's no need to ask me again. All right. Hey there, my friend. With the heavy haul 389. Oh, you're not even looking. Oh, that's a specialized step deck just for that freight. It doesn't even have any straps or chains on it. That's very strange. But damn, bro, I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah. I'm not really upset if the truck wash is not perfect, because now I have these amazing products from 4-State Trucks, Vendetta, and I can just get out, you know, spray some on there, wipe it down, and it is clean, brother. It is clean. Truck wash in a bottle. That is what I call it. That's right. Don't mind me, I'm just peacocking. And you know what? Even if it rains, man, I'm still not gonna be upset that I washed the truck, because it really, really needed it. Especially the trailer, man, because we picked up some of that salt and grime this week in Indiana, and northern part of Indiana, by the way, and it's just been a mess. So, I'll freaking yeah, buddy. $81 well spent. Very nice. Okay, that's what you get, asshole. Now you're stuck up on this hill. Yeah, I could have went to this green light, but hey, it's all right. That's what you get for using the Jake brake, buddy. Now you have another red light right here. Dang it. And because I used the Jake brakes and I got stuck on that red light, now I'm gonna be stuck at this railroad track. Dang, buddy, that is so stupid. Alright, it's okay. I'm not in any kind of hurry. So, we are good, my friends. We are good. Just sit here for a second and look at the choo-choo train. Sure looks like it's gonna rain, buddy. But I really hope not. Spam risk declined.
Got a list a mile long. Every driver in the lot singing the same damn song. If it shines, if it fits, if it makes that rig look.
Again, no Indians, bad Indian. You need a spanking, buddy. You need a spanking, motherfucker. Better slow down, my friend. Better slow down. Oh, come on, bruh. Another red light, man. All of this because I wanted to do a freaking roar, man. Come on, bruh. Why are you punishing me, man? I remember this Subway over here on the left a long time ago. I was eating there. Okay, let's see what these people want. Hello? That was just a broker robot calling me to make sure everything is in order. I'm like, yes, Mrs. Lady Robot. Of course it is. Of course it is, buddy. Everything is okey dokey. Newton. public library. I guess we are in Newton, Illinois. Okay, we can turn on red. Sometimes you cannot turn on red. Turn right on red, I should say. There is a copper right there. We're gonna wave at him, pretend like we like him. Alright. No, I'm sure he's a great guy. Welcome. We are in Olney, Illinois. Oh hell yeah, truck looks pretty clean. I just gotta re-wipe the bumper and that's it. There are no truck parking signs all over this place. I'm here. There's one Prime over there with the trailer, two Warners, that's Warner, that's Warner, and that poop bag right there is probably the reason that they don't allow truck parking. Let's run in here. I gotta get something real fast and we'll go to truck stop. Got a couple of these. I feel like I'm running out. Came down here to this Love's, even though I think I could have stayed at that Walmart up there, but I didn't want to. We are here at Walmart. You got a door 133. Let's go back around in, buddy. Let's go back around in, my friend. Why not, right? That's right. Get this door open. -10, buddy. -10. All kinds of different food products. Amy's entrees, Amy's burritos, Amy's bowls, everything coming from some lady named Amy. Dang lady, how much food can you cook? Man, I really hope these jackasses don't take forever like they did last time when I was here. But I guess we'll find out, right? Alright, that's good enough. That is good enough. Alright, now we gotta call the lady in the office and let her know that we disconnected. While I'm sitting here in the dock waiting to get unloaded, I'm gonna go ahead and take all this off, put it on my bed over here, and then whenever I come home, I'm gonna take this headliner off and I'm gonna paint everything. Even though I still don't have all the parts to put 2 lights up there, I'm gonna take this off anyway and just wait. So, yes sir. Okay, here I am taking all this stuff off. What do you guys think? Since I'm not gonna be putting those sun visor back on, what do you guys think? Should I put a couple of watermelon lights there, a couple of watermelon lights there, or some speakers right there? What do you guys think? I don't know. I like both those ideas, but we'll see. Alright, so we got all of that off. So whenever I come home, I'm gonna take the speaker, the stupid light, and I'm gonna fix it right here because it's cracked. It's plastic. We got a plastic welder. That one is cracked as well, but we got plastic welder, my friend. This headliner thingy right there, that's cut. It's been like this since I bought the truck. There's nothing I can do about that. So we just leave it like it is. So yeah, all of this, everything's gonna be black. But unfortunately, this thing right here, this cover for the between the sleeper and the cab and the curtains are still gonna be gray. I don't think I can paint that, unfortunately. I could try, but I don't know, we'll see. Anybody got some good sewing skills? Maybe somebody can make one. I don't think I could do that. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, could I do it? I don't think so, unfortunately. Alright, we are done here. One thing I wanted to ask, some of you guys might be experts, but I am definitely not. Whenever I put my CB cable, whenever I run it all the way through here and in the back, should I put a wire loom around that CB cable to kind of eliminate static nonsense and stuff, or it doesn't really matter? What do you guys think? Alright, we got about a little bit over 4 hours to get to the house. Let's get going. This stuff up here is annoying the hell out of me, man, because it's rattling. I gotta take some of the clips off whenever I come home, because we're gonna be driving like this for a minute. Yes, sir. Riding off into a sunset. That is what we are doing, ladies and gentlemen. Riding off into a freaking sunset, my friend.
Keys in my hand, trying not to wake the whole house first. trade every mile of asphalt for one more bedtime prayer, but dreams don't pay the rent, so I keep driving out here. I leave my heart in that driveway every time I roll away. 3 kids growing up without me, in pictures I can't frame. I chase white lines and dollar signs, trying to give them more than enough. I make a living on the highway, but it's breaking all of us. There's miles between us. Someday I'll turn that key for good, park this rig and stay. Till then I'll carry them with me.
We are in New Florence, Missouri, ladies and gentlemen, about an hour away from the house. I'm gonna leave you guys off here, and I'll tell you guys thank you so much for watching. It is much appreciated. Stay safe out there, and I will see all you guys next one. Take it easy.